A goal for Thomas Partey in a fixture which basically saw Arsenal lose the Premier League. Aston Villa were the only side to beat the Gunners in 2024, and they beat them home and away in last season. That ended up costing them the Premier League title. This time around, the Gunners and their manager in Mikel Arteta have done their homework. They got all 3 points, and Thomas Partey was on target. We'll talk about him. We'll talk about Kudus Mohamed and his West Ham side, who got off to the best possible start away from home with 3 points. And Kudus set another record. We'll talk about him today. The state of the YARA Sports Stadium pitch ahead of the game between Ghana and Angola. And we're also going to hit on Forcing Amankwa's assist and other Ghanaian players' performances and Jordan Ayew's debut. As usual, subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. Thomas Partey and Arsenal would be ecstatic, but this is my new favorite stat here on Stat Muse. Between Manchester United and Brighton and Hove Albion, 2 Africans combined for the very first time, an Ivorian and a Moroccan, to give Manchester United parity. Unfortunately, they could not do any further to give United all 3 points. They ended up losing to Brighton, and their woes continue. We saw the mistakes in the first game. Apparently, their coach was watching another game, and it ended up costing them 3 points here versus Brighton. Brighton, under their new 31-year manager, are doing amazing things despite the change of manager. The ethos of the club remains the same. Congratulations to Brighton. Can't wait to see Ghanaian Ibrahim Osman bossing that team also. Thomas Partey and Arsenal I'll start off with, and they got off to the best possible start in the Premier League. 2 wins in a row, and against an opposition who really were the only ones that stopped them getting to the Premier League title. Thomas Partey was in on the action. In the second half, he got onto the score sheet, and boy oh boy was it an amazing strike. 6 goals now he has for the Gunners, and it looks like he likes scoring long range shots. Before then, Oli Watkins had 2 gilt-edged chances. He would have taken Aston Villa home and dry with those 2 chances, and he should have in the first half and then in the second half, but probably wasn't meant to be. But Oli Watkins will be not happy with this one here. He is going to feel that he caused this loss to his club side, Aston Villa. Aston Villa and their new coach, Unai Emery, who was a coach of Arsenal some time back, are a well-drilled side. I enjoyed watching this game. I have to say, I watched the full 90 minutes, and my goodness, what a drilled side. This is what coaching is all about, and Unai Emery, despite losing 2-0, would know that he's onto something special. They will be playing in the Champions League this season, and it's fair to say that they will not be pushovers. They will not be the whooping boys. We'll see how they fare. But Partey and Arsenal off to the best possible start in the Premier League. Thomas Partey with his first goal of the season. Kudus Mohamed and West Ham United got their season back on track after losing last weekend versus Aston Villa. They went in versus Crystal Palace. Jeffrey Schlupp as well came on in the 81st minute. But Kudus Mohamed has now made 100 successful take-ons. Yes, last week it was 75 successful take-ons. Today he added to make it 100, and last week the next Premier League, no one in the Premier League even had 45. Yes, that's how good Kudus Mohamed is. But many of you will be saying that he holds onto the ball so much and all that, but it looks like that's the strong suit, holding onto the ball, and might be a bit detrimental to his team. But today his goals were not needed, and it did not cost them. Jared Bowen was on target along with Suchek. They got the goals for West Ham United. Kudus Mohamed with 100 successful take-ons. Congratulations to the Ghana Black Stars man. Forcing Amankwa, he provided an assist for his club side. Norwich forcing Amankwa with that assist for Norwich, and they drew 1-1 in their championship game. Forcing Amankwa so far has 2 assists in I think 2 games with Norwich. Congratulations to Forcing Amankwa and his Norwich side. Jordan Ayew made his Premier League debut as a substitute. It was a loss for them. They lost 2-1 to Fulham away from home. they lost. Jordan was a substitute. Abdul Fattah Isaac, who started this game, and he unfortunately couldn't help his side as he did on Monday night. It ended 2-1 in favor of Fulham also there. And an update on the YARA pitch. Yes, the Ghana Black Stars will be playing at the YARA Sports Stadium, and throughout the whole week and last week, the talks have been about whether the YARA pitch is ready for that game. Well, an update came in this morning. I saw it on 3 Sports, and as you can see scrolling on your screen right now, this is how it looks like. Have they colored it? Does it look good enough? Well, they are still working on it. As you can see, the lawn mowers are grazing the pitch, and they are trying to get it into the best possible shape for the game. Whether it'll be ready, your guess is as good as mine, and we hope that the game is played at the YARA Sports Stadium. Fortress for Ghana football, a fortress. It's over 23 years or 24 years now we've not lost there. Hopefully we get off to the best possible start versus Angola in that game, and make sure that Ghana are on track to win in that game versus Angola, and then subsequently they travel to Niger to play in that one there. So that is it there. Talking about some few performances of Ghanaian players, hit on Kudus Mohammed. Also talked about the YARA Sports Stadium. Thomas Partey on target for his Arsenal side in that emphatic win versus Aston Villa, a side that beat them this year, the only side to have beaten them. A great result for the Gunners. They are looking to win the Premier League title. Third time lucky. Well, Manchester City on the other side went behind to Coventry and won 4-1. Erling Haaland with a hat-trick. They will take some beating, and the Gunners will know that. But they have to do the job on their end, and they are doing that just right. Jordan Ayew made his debut. Abdul Fattah Isaac, who was in there as well. Jeffrey Schlupp came on in the 81st minute in Crystal Palace's loss. Kudus Mohammed with the first win of the season with West Ham United. And that is it for now. We're bringing a comprehensive update and breakdown of performance of Ghanaian players and review of the weekend, but it is where I'll end for you. Let me know what you thought of that Thomas Partey goal, Kudus Mohammed amazing start, and Abdul Fattah Isaac and Jordan Ayew. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.